What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the CRKT cruiser knife. I got this at my local Big 5, but I did find some websites out there for you guys if you don't got a Big 5. I'm not even sure if it's going to be at all Big 5 stores, so that's why I found these websites. So I'll be showing you a computer, my computer, and some of the websites. I'll also put them in the description. I found it on Amazon and Blade Play. So Amazon's cheaper than Blade Play, so probably just want to get it off Amazon if they don't have it at Big 5. This is it runs for, on Amazon it's $22, free ship and everything. At my Big 5, my local Big 5, it was $21 including tax and everything. Now that's in California. I don't know what your tax is if you're in a different state or anything like that. Excuse me. This is a Jim Hammond design. I'll talk about a little bit about the specs now. This is a 5 1/4 inch closed knife. A combo edge, partially serrated, AUS 6 stainless steel modified clip point blade with a dual thumb studs on each side. And I want to talk about the thumb studs just for a second. I don't want to get too off track, but the thumb studs for me, it does come with this little flipper. It isn't a assisted opener, it's just manual opener. But after you wear it in a little bit, not wear it in, but just wear in the blade, you know, wiggle it around a little bit. It you will be easily just open this with the flipper. I didn't do it that time. But you should be able to. But the thumb studs for me, they're too low in this groove where your finger should go. Let me get like real close. See that right there? It's too low and too close to the groove for me, and it's just hard. And I have a pretty normal sized hand. And it's just kind of low for me. It's hard to open, so I just use the flipper. But yeah, that's what I want to mention about the thumb studs. A textured, what's it called? Zytel handle scales, and I do like the design. It's get up in close in there for you. It's a kind of golf ball texture. Bunch of holes, makes the golf ball more aerodynamic. I do like the design. It isn't grippy or rubber or anything. It's hard plastic. It's not plastic, it's Zytel. If you've ever held Zytel, I think it's all the same. 3 holes right here. It is kind of it's a thick knife. It's not thick enough for an EDC, for me at least. I have been EDCing this knife. Sorry about that. And I think the holes also give it a design, but I think they just save on a little bit of weight. This features a locks safety system, which I'll talk about that a little bit later when I get into more of the blade and everything. And yeah, it's a liner lock. See right there. And yeah, I'll talk about the what's it called, the let me think here for a second, bear with me. Okay, I totally forgot this thing, the clip, the belt clip. Yeah, it rides pretty low, if you can see. And in fact, I've got some pants here that some regular jeans that I'll show you on for a second. But it's kind of hard to open. Like, you can barely, seriously hard to open. I don't know if that's just mine, it's probably everybody's, but it's really hard to get on your pants. You can't just easily take it off and easily take it on. It's really hard to get over that. I think they shouldn't have done that. But let me show you the view real quick. But it is switchable on all 4 sides, right there, right there, right there, and right there. So that's cool. Let me get pants that I got. And I'll show you how low it rides in the pocket. The lowrider. Let me zoom out for you. Okay. You see how hard it is to get it on that. It's definitely not self-defense style. So actually, I totally just messed up right there. Okay, I'm sorry. I put it on the outside. If you want to wear it on the outside, sure. But it's kind of low, kind of high, you know. Looks nice, definitely. Kind of looks like a little hawk, maybe. Not even. Yeah, rides kind of low, you know, medium-ish. Yeah, little demo for you how hard it is to take on and off. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut the film real quick, and I need to get some more specs, and I'll be right back because I completely just remembered that I don't have the specs for about its opening or anything like that. So what it is, you know, open length. So I'm sorry, I'll just be right back, but it's gonna be a second for you. Okay, what's up, guys? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I know there was like 2 transitions in like a couple of seconds. I messed up there when I was pressing the pause button. But in my journey throughout the computer, about 5 seconds, forget what I said about Blade Play. It's not on Blade Play, it's on Blade HQ, because I totally blanked and I thought it was on Blade Play. So rewind, delete, all that stuff. But it is more expensive on Blade HQ, so I just get it on Amazon, I guess. But the weight is, so just back to the video, just forget that happened. The weight is 6 ounces, and let me flip it open for you. Here, be fancy for you. Here, let me zoom out. There we go. See, I told you the flipper works. The overall length is 9 inches. The blade length is 3.75 inches. So 3 3/4 inches. Yeah. And probably sounded weird. So I'll talk about the locking mechanism now. Now it's the locks. Here, let me zoom out so you can see the full hand quote. Locks. There you go. The locks, LAWKS system. And what that means is it is a liner lock. It's a very good liner lock too, I might add. It's like I've used it. I haven't honed it. Actually, I've stropped it every night. So it would be for this video. It would be like it was still factory sharpened. Like no blade play whatsoever. And no vertical or horizontal blade play at all. Very good lock, I think. And I was looking at it and I was thinking, if any of you know, don't call me stupid if this is a common thing, I just don't know. How does the blade stay, like, how does it not go back? Because the liner lock's only on the front. So if you know that, I was just wondering that one day. And I just need to know and I don't want to Google it. So if you guys know, just comment below. But yeah, so liner lock, and then you may have seen this. What this does is you push that up, and now that comes down. If you didn't see, here, let me zoom in for you. Not zoom in, just get close up. Goes up, goes down, and what that does is now you can't push it over, so it can't come. It's got lots of play when it does that. Only that way though, like no side to side, just up and down. But yeah, that practically makes it into a virtual fixed blade, and that is the locks system. So yeah, serrations, I have, to be truthful with you, I've only used the serrations once and they still look fine. So, at least you know the serrations aren't really bad. That's a real close up right there, yeah. And I'll just show you the rest of the blade, I guess. They do make this in just plain edge, not dual edge. I got the dual edge because my Big 5. I really don't like I really don't like dual edge, like, at all. Like, I'm not bad-mouthing dual edge, you know, it's pretty cool. But, yeah, I like to have the full length of the blade, not that, and then length of blade. I like the full length, you know. I figure if you want a serrated blade, just get a full serrated, not a dual serrated, because I just don't think it's the point. I don't know, I'm weird like that though. So on the knife you just got your regular CRKT logo, then on the other side, focused, you got your Hammond design, and then cruiser and the patent number. And let me do a little cut test for you. Now I've stropped this every time I've used it, after every time I've used it, so it's made sure for you guys it was factory sharp, the way it came. And I gotta say, this is pretty sharp. I've seen some other reviews of this knife, and they all said it wasn't sharp, but I think it's sharp. Okay, that was really bad. That was bad too. There we go. Can I zoom out anymore? No, I can't. Yeah, but I think it's... That was a pretty bad cut right there. Okay, it's really hard with the camera in front of me. Okay, cut on the serrated edge. Couple micro cuts. Okay, I'm really sorry that this is just bad. It's like, okay, let me do it off camera for a second, just to get the hang of it. Because I'm just sucking at this right now. That was like a rip. If you ever try to do a cut test with a tripod and a camera in front of you, it's kind of hard. Yeah, but you guys, I think you guys get the point. I mean, I really don't got anything else to cut with. Actually, here, I was gonna do this anyway. I watch a lot of knife reviews and they do this in it. So this is a 550 orange paracord, and one of the good knife tests to see if it just kind of, you go down and it just pop it off. The knife just pops it off, and that's a good test. And it doesn't exactly pop it off. You go that, and then you go that, and yeah. So I'm not sure what how sharp the blade has to be to just pop off the paracord with just like firmly pressing down. I have to just pretty much go like that, and it's good. Yeah, one little thing right there. I just took apart my paracord. But yeah, it's cuts paracord nicely, which a lot of knives should, because you know, you got your paracord and you got this knife and out in the wilderness and you're stranded, and you know, if your knife doesn't cut paracord nicely, that sucked. But if your knife doesn't cut paracord nicely, you know, it could taper off, it could wear out, something like that. It's really hard doing it through the viewfinder, especially. Here, let me do it. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, it cuts paracord. Focus nicely. I don't know, I missed that one strand, and it's still sharp. But yeah, I guess ultimate test cutting paracord is 2 pieces. Yeah, its main point is it's I think it came sharp. If you don't believe me, I'll go bring some paper to a Big 5 if they happen to have this knife and ask to hold it and do a cut test. And if that one's not sharp, I give you permission to, I don't want real bad mouthing, but you can show me up and say I was wrong. Because this is only my 2nd video of my whole entire YouTube channel. Not of my YouTube career. I have a different channel that kind of sucks. I don't want this one too. But yeah, I think it's about everything. It's quite a long review, actually. Now you got kind of recap, I guess. Flipper, dual thumb studs. Let me bring up my specs real quick. Overall length 9 inches. Blade length 3.75 inches. Closed length 5.25 inches. It's got a pocket clip, 4-position pocket clip. Weight 6 ounces. Oh, and it's got a bead blast finished on the knife. I think I've gone over everything, you know. Feels nice in the hand, sorta. If that pocket clip wasn't there, and I think I might just take it off just because of how bad it is. If that pocket clip wasn't there, it'd fit, I'm sure, pretty nicely in the hand. Oh, I forgot to talk about the jimping. The jimping is pretty good. Good for a thrusting motion. Right there, you know, it's pretty good jimping. And you know, it fits my hand nicely. But like I said, I'm sure if that pocket clip wasn't there, it would fit better. I think I might just take it off. Oh, and in the box that it came in a normal CRKT box. It came with an extra pocket clip though, and screws. Yeah, and manual. So that's nice. This is the CRKT Cruiser Hammond design knife. Pick it up at your Big 5 if they got it, or Amazon, or Blade HQ, whichever one. Retails for about $19 to $35. This was $22 if you wanted to know. There's like, just get 23 bucks if you live in California. That was 23 bucks. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you know of any good big folders that I don't want like over $100 big folder, but if you know of like any 10 to 13 or 14, I think I saw a 14-inch one time, but it was really expensive. But if you know of a pretty big folder, just let me know in the description, or not the description, I put things in the description. Let me know down in the comments. I'll get back to you if you got any questions right away. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.